in Chicago, one of my most favorite cities, and today on the CEO tour, I'm going to be visiting with Kat at B Yoga Andersonville. I'm super excited about this. I hope you are too. Let's come inside and see what Kat and her beautiful studio is all about. Here we are. Kat is here with me. I haven't heard your story before, but you told me that it's an intense story.
So I started yoga about 15 years ago, and I was living in Vancouver at the time. I'm Canadian. It was the middle of winter, and I saw a bunch of half-naked people inside a room just sweating, sweat just pouring out of every orifice of their body. And I just thought they looked kind of weird, and I was a little curious, and so I went and I took class. And at the end of the 30 days, I just felt completely different. I knew I wanted to be a teacher, and it just completely changed my life. I felt better. I thought better. I physically had less pain in my body. I wanted to help people create positive change in their lives and their mind, body, and spirit in as warm and a welcoming environment as I can.
And now you're actually a competitor. Talk us a little bit about that.
Sure. I've been competing for a few years now. I'm currently ranked number 6 in the US in the women's division, 18 to 49 years old.
And tell me about when did you open this space?
We've been open since 2008. So we've been open for 11 years now, and I took over 6 years ago.
And I noticed that, as we're coming in, everyone leaving has a huge smile on their face, and they just have this relaxed, sort of easygoing, just happy, positive vibe. Yeah. I know that you recently came from another software provider. Tell me about how that went and why you decided to make a change.
The major reason I switched over to wellness living is because the prices of mind body were getting higher and higher and higher. And when I called and asked them to see if they could honor the rate that I was paying before, they wouldn't do it, even though I had been a long-time client of theirs. One thing that I really enjoyed about wellness living is I've met you a few times at different conferences, and I've met wonderful members of your team a few times, and I thought, well, these are real people.
So as far as wellness living, I know a lot of people have some trepidation over getting the data over, getting all their clients over and all their. Maybe talk a little bit about that process.
I was with Mind Body for 11 years, so there was a lot of data. Avital, who worked one-on-one with me during the transition, was really wonderful. She was on call for 2 staff meetings where we did training meetings with my staff members to be able to move the data over. But I'm gonna admit that I had a lot of anxiety with moving the credit card information over, and I didn't. But there was a moment of anxiety there,
Sure. So maybe, I know we were talking about taking a little bit of a class, and you're going to show us some poses and postures. Such an amazing class. I just thank you so much. I feel so relaxed and peaceful, and at the end there were moments where I think I was slipping into sleep and consciousness, and it was just an overwhelming, just a relaxation. All my worries, stress kind of just melt away. I want to thank you again for being such a gracious host and showing me your beautiful studio.
Thank you so much for being here. It was a real honor and privilege that you came to visit.
Wow. I just had such an amazing experience here, and I gotta tell all you guys about it. if you're in Chicago, North Side, Andersonville, you absolutely have to check out B Yoga. Kat is just phenomenal, and I just feel so good right now. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next episode of the CEO Show.